So I'm thinking this is probably 13-year-old Babe Ruth or something like that. Boy, choking up a lot. Pretty funny, no numbers on the back. I can't even remember. I guess there was 13-year-olds, then 14 and 15. I think that's Rick Beto, number 3. Rick had a pretty dang good swing. He choked up a lot, but he's a good little athlete, man. That's a good swing for basically having no, we didn't get too much training. He was a free swinger, as you can see there. Pretty sure that's Rick. I think I was 6. So that's probably me, the 13-year-old. And that is me pitching. 13, I'm pretty sure. And I think this next clip is probably Rick pitching. That's still me. Sorry, it's too much of me. Didn't mean to get that much in there. And there's a lefty I don't recognize. Maybe you guys recognize this guy. You should know him, but I don't. So there's Rick. This is 13-year-old. I'm pretty sure that's Rick. Looks like him. It's kind of blurry, but it's just what I remember Rick throwing like, I guess. I think Rob would know better. He was probably catching them. Should send this to Rick out in Georgia. Probably get a kick out of it. Now this looks like probably, let's see, number 1. It's a different year probably. So maybe Babe Ruth were 14? I don't know. Definitely a different year. So I got a number on my back. Guys are bigger. Still got a horrible swing. Stepping way in the bucket. Not sure why I did that, but it wasn't helpful. I know we got some other guys in here. You guys would. There's Robbie. Hands low. Hitting the tater to the left. I think he's gonna, no, I made it out that time. One of these times he hits a double. There's the Colonel. He was coaching first. I don't remember that. This, I don't know who that is. Maybe you guys will know. But it's obviously our Babe Ruth team. But I don't know who that was. Big right-hander. That's gone. It's totally gone. Oh yeah, baby. I had to show you that. That was pretty funny. Fell flat on my face, watching my hit. And there's the Colonel to console me. 14, I don't know who 14 is. Doesn't look familiar. A bad swing, though. I don't think that was... This is Rob. Rob was 10. There's a double. Or the single. Go for 2, Robbie. There you go. That is the same guy, but don't recognize the motion or remember. And these guys coming up here, 13, 14, me, I'm obviously 1. 14, when we were 14. And these guys here, again, there's 14 and 13. Now we're getting into, this is JV ball, obviously. Playing at Vacaville High. That's obviously Murphy, Tom Murphy pitching. Remember that. Motion from anywhere. Yeah. Coming from the side. I thought that would be George, but it didn't look like George. It's short. But there are some pictures in here of George with his... There's a special helmet right there. There's George, number 6, telling me to stand up. Now that... Oh, that... I think that's Larry Little. Larry Littleton, or whatever his name was. Is that correct? There's Murphy. I don't know who that was. There's Mr. Williams. Why does he always hang out at our baseball games? And this is, must be maybe sophomore year, because I got a new number. Got number 2. It looks like Army or Fairfield or somewhere. Very windy. Can't keep my hat on. I'm running around holding my hat on. That's Joe Macrina, I'm pretty sure. So that was Joe was a freshman. We were sophomores. And that, I couldn't tell where that was. Can't see. That's Rick. Looks like Rick. Maybe Rick played shortstop when we were sophomores and George played varsity. Can't remember. Georgie can square that away. Clear that up. Now that right there, I think, is Kenny Smith at first. There's Georgie. No, Georgie's playing with us. Got the special hat on. He's going to get a hit. He always gets a hit. Every video I've watched in this guy, he's getting a hit. And they're all to right field. It's a double. No, it's triple for George. He's going for 3. Yeah. Hit it by the goalpost on the practice field. That was pretty funny. I don't know who that is there. I don't understand all this. Why isn't George at short? Was he playing third base? And what is this? This is funny because I don't ever wear number 7. I don't remember wearing 7, but this is me on the mound. This is Babe Ruth, so 14 or 15 here, probably 14, depending on who these people are. 7, that's me again. I don't remember wearing 7. It's a funny stance now with my feet together. Didn't help. Who is this coming? Oh, that's me again. Sorry, guys. A lot of me. Mom was filming. There is some stuff for you guys in here. Oh, yeah, that's gone. There should be 3. Yeah, maybe 4. Oh, there goes the hat again. 3, that's probably Beto. Yeah, that's probably Beto. And there's the Colonel and Bud. And this is Legion, I don't know, 15 or 16, or 16 or 17 American Legion. That 25, I think, is Rob Donaldson. So, yeah, we're definitely not our last year of Legion here. I think that's Donaldson. So maybe, I don't know, who's it short? Yeah, Mom was kind of focused on the fence, I guess. Don't have much energy here. I guess I'm not having a very good game. Oh, poor guy. Come on. 35, I think, was Murphy. And there's some word. I don't know what that is. This looks like maybe Yountville. And, yeah, it's tough to say. I think there's some shots of, might have been Dave Esparza. I don't know who that was, 34. Or that guy. I think that's Stan. That just looks like, yeah, that looks like Stan, the way Stan would run and flip his hat and stuff. 22. I don't know. So that would make us our junior year of Legion. And 3, I don't know who that is. Yeah, that's going to drop. Oh yeah, take 3rd. A lot of me, you know. There's, I'm trying to help you. 35, I think, is Tom Murphy, right? And there is 3 again. Who is that? It looks familiar with that trot. 44, I thought was Tiedemann, but maybe not. That's Murphy. Me. Couldn't tell who that was up at the plate or on the bases. That is, I don't know. That runs like Rob Donaldson, that run. It's funny what the brain remembers. Could be wrong. That's a great effort. I don't know who that was. And this has got to be our senior year. Because now I'm wearing 5. And it's after Legion, so next year. Jimmy Murdocca played some first base. There's Murphy on the mound. Oh, nice block. These guys recognize me. The other guys are kind of dark. Can't see him very well. I don't know who that dude is with the shirt off. And that's Kenny Smith, I'm pretty sure. Now I got 10 on again, so I don't know what's going on with the timing of all this. Looks like Armio, I think. This might be Mike Perez throwing against us. Not sure. Yeah, that's Mike. Number 14. Wasn't he 14 for the Armio? So this is probably our senior year. Maybe Mike threw against us as a junior as well. I don't know. Not sure. There's Joe. There's Joe Granite on the mound. So that could have been our junior or senior year. You guys probably know better. Yeah, looks like Armio. Man, I tell you what, saw a lot of this video. I cut a lot of this down, believe it or not, from all the stuff that Mom and Dad had done. And yeah, that's Perez. Could not see his curveball to save my life. But I hit a lot of balls to the left side of the infield, man. Mr. Hook. Yeah. Too bad. That was Georgie catching the ball, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure what uniform that is with the gray. A lousy bunter. It's horrible. Oh, George, look at George's got 5 on now. That's weird. Yeah, that's Georgie. Just don't know who that is. Who had grays like that? Or were they? There's George on the mound, baby. Oh, he's wearing 0. That's right. Wearing number 0. Now we're back in Legion, so this is probably, yeah. I don't know. I guess this is our junior year of Legion, junior, senior, summer. Yeah, because there's Rob. It's kind of jumbled up a little bit. Because remember our senior year, you'll see our last year we got those awful striped nylon uniforms with sleeves for Legion with all the stuff on the back for the advertising because Dad got all these guys to buy our uniforms for it. Now who is this number 7? I don't know who that is either. Not a bad swing. There's Murphy again. He had a good swing. Now we got lucky there. Off the wall. Isn't that funny? The big old, oh, we weren't, no, this is still the wood bat days, looks like. That was 13. I don't know who that was. Ooh. Oh yeah, doubled them up. I don't know who that is either. 19? That swing look familiar, you guys? Doesn't look like wood. Boy, he just had had no rhythm back then. And that is, oh, that's 21. I don't know who 21 is. 21 on the varsity team was Steve Pecor, I think. That's gone. It's a bomb. Yeah, big bomb. Now I'm back wearing 5. So I'm all confused. But the timeline here, that is Tiedemann, no doubt. So this is our junior year in varsity. And there is the Colonel and Bud, and Dad's parents were there. You see Grandma in her blue hair. There's Grandpa with the cool hat on. And there's Grandma with the blue hair. And the Colonel. There's Williams again watching our baseball game. Well, that's weird. I mean, it's cool, but I never knew he was there. And then some Babe Ruth team walking on after our varsity game. And that's Tom Benito. So this is our senior year. There's number 8, and there's Joe on the hill. Almost throwing like he didn't care. But it worked. There's Robbie at first. Saw a brief shot of Mac there. It's the gear on. That's better, Joe. There's Reese talking to Joe and Mac, having a big conversation. We're playing, I think this is our last game against Cordova. This seems highly contested. Because you'll see somebody here late in the game. There's George. Looks like someone knocks one out or something because they all greet him at home plate. I don't remember a home run against Cordova in that game. But you'll also see, I think you see Lurch at the end. Oh yeah, there's Georgie getting another hit. What did I say? Every time he comes up, he gets a hit. And there's Mac hitting a bomb to right center, going for 2. Yeah. And there's 5. That's probably Rob. So I'm wearing 10. Georgia wearing 0. I don't even know who's throwing that game against us. I don't think it'd be funny to see who it was. I don't think it was Lurch. But here's a guy hitting. There's Pico at 21. Somebody there hit a home run. I can't see who it was. Surprised Reese was out there to congratulate him. Boy, just hooking everything, man, like a madman. It's so sad. Oh, there's Robbie. He's going to tag one here, or get tagged. Oh, that hurt. And get this guy at third base. This game's over. Joe wins, it looks like. There's Joe, me, Bruce Frank, Tom Benito, Robbie. There's Kurt Brown, Chuck Fowler. And there's the Lancers right there, number 12. I think that's Randy. Big tall skin. There's Murdaka, Mike Walters, and Reese. Now, I think this is the All-Star game. We played in Vallejo after the season. See some of the different unis there. Obviously, Armio and Vacaville and Fairfield. Maybe Davis is in there too. Don't remember a lot about this game. Although I do remember facing the guy that ended up pitching for us in American Legion. I think his last name was Rice. So really not a whole lot going on here, I don't think, that I recall. Except for that. That's a nice turn. I'm going to admit it. It's a pretty good turn. That fly ball to center field, I know I hit that one off of him. He fooled me on a curveball. I do remember that. And then he walked me. Yeah, man, those are quick hands, I gotta say. Not bad. Yeah, the video speeded up a little bit. But you guys recognize the speed. There's Rob. And there's these god-awful uniforms that we got. Oh, man, they were uncomfortable. You know, look like those guys on the PGA Tour that have all their sponsors on their shirts. It was kind of funny. But, you know, they bought us bats and uniforms, and I just like the other ones better. But this is a part here where, somewhere in here where I'm sporting the fro when I get to third base. pretty awesome. Good looking fro. Let me see, there's my dad, and there's me and dad strategizing about something, who knows what. Some conversation about, I don't know. And we're still talking. Who knows? It's not a bad bunt. But you're out. No, you're safe. You beat it out. You guys got to recognize the speed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Those were the days, man. My leg wasn't asleep like it is now. Look at that. Can you imagine? I hooked another ball to the left side. There's Murphy again. Different number. At least my uniform's dirty. I'm getting some action. Not sure who we're playing here. Looks like Yountville, maybe. Yeah, maybe Napa. Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's not in Vacaville, that's pretty sure. Come on, I was safe. There's a fro. Check it out, man. That's happening. Jimmy Murdaka. Yeah, so this is our last year Legion. Jimmy was a junior. Yeah, out there is about 158 pounds of me back in the day. You know, stance isn't horrible, but way too squatty. There's Bruce Frank. Bruce Frank's pretty good ball player, Bruce. Wasn't a bad swing, but again, all hands. Just nothing going on down the hips. And there's Murphy. Tom Murphy, the other one.